What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for clicking on the clip. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you can see when the next videos come out. I'm doing all kinds of different random stuff, so you never really know what's going to go on. Also, you will miss the live streams if you're not subscribed, because you will get notifications when you click that little bell notification so that you can come out and hang out with me on Twitch or either Twitch or YouTube and enjoy the live streams and see all what's going on. I'm not always going to be doing video games. There's going to be all different kind of things going on, so don't forget to check that out. Make a comment on a video. If you've got questions or anything, let me know. This is going to be kind of a walkthrough on how to set up Audition, or how I set up Audition. Personally, I like being able to click on something and have it right there, all set up. Audition, you really can't do complete setup, because every time you turn off your audio input device or your audio interface, Audition does not save the presets. One downfall, I'll take it. I just got to go through and redo it. So what we've got here is we'll bring you guys into Audition and we'll start from scratch as a raw. This is nothing, and we'll go from there. Other than that, thanks for clicking on the video once again, and here we go. Alright, so we got, this is exactly what you get when I open up Audition. I got a blank screen, you've got to pick something. So go with something new, multi-track session, because I'm not doing just a single track. And I've got my personal template that I've made. Now we're going to start with no template. All this, I'm doing like 30-minute and 1-hour drum sessions, recording them, so I've got background music. So I'm tired of getting hit with copyright claims. If they're going to demonetize me when the channel actually does start doing good, if these things are demonetized, I'm not going to get money for it. So here we go. I'm doing my own thing. That's why I started the channel to begin with. Give you guys samples, give you guys stems, give you music that you can use without getting in trouble for. Help you out. Okay, so we'll call this 30-minute session. Already got a session 1. Go into browse. I'm doing this on a Mac, so alright, so here we go. We have a new session. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the first bar is your. Oh, nope, that's track 1. All right, so we've got 6 tracks. At this point, I've got 8 drums. I've got 2 guitars plus solos. So we go into multi-track. We go to tracks, add mono track. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have 16 tracks. First thing you do, you name it. Got all my drums set up one way, so first floor tom, 13 tom, kick, right overhead, left overhead, as I actually use the mic that I talk in as a third overhead, it picks up differently than the 2 condenser overheads that I have over the drum set. So this microphone that I've got right here, this is a really good third microphone. Okay, so we've got mic, mixed mic. Okay, now we've got guitar 1, guitar 2. If you're not using any of these, you don't. This is, you put your names in. That way you got everything all set. We're setting up a template here. Guitar 2, solo, guitar, bass 1, 2, 1, these 2. We're out of tracks, so we get another multi-track, mono. Go CL for vocal. Couple of these. Vocal. Vocal 1, if you can get it renamed. Come on. Two. Vocal 3. Okay, so we've got 3 vocals, 2 keys, 2 basses, 3 guitars, and all of the drums all labeled. Now, what you can do is you go all the way back up to the top. All right, floor tom, default setting. Over here, I have a Focusrite 18i20. That means that there is 20 outputs that I can choose from. And I can have 18 inputs in this thing. So we've got all my drum stuff is off the aggregate device loop, but it's not. All of my drum stuff is off the digital. So digital 1. This is the tedious part. Digital 2. 3. 4. Now if you look, if you go to stereo, you lose a lot of inputs. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Bang, you got a lot less. But mono, you get them all. And up here in a little circle right here where it says 14M, 13M, 12M, that is channel 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be mono 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed mic is mono 1. Oh, I have a left and a right on the mixed mic, so we need one more track. Ironically, it came right in next to the one that you're clicked on, which is extremely convenient. Right. Get an L so it don't looks like an L. Okay. That. R. Alrighty. You have it. You turn it around, you go file. And port as template. This we will call mix 2. No, not all this. Song mix 2. We'll make it a little bit more general. Okay, so now we have everything all set up. Turn around, we have our default ins. One more. This one goes 2. I want to play with the guitar. The guitar actually goes in mono input 3 because it has effects on it. I have a 4DI, which gives you a direct input, and you can spin it around and kick it right back out to the effects pedals, kick the effects pedals right back into the 4DI with effects, and it sends the affected signal to channel 3. The direct signal goes to channel 4 for clean, and that's that. Have to hit the R to get them to record. Do not forget to hit the R to arm that track. So we can turn around, solo guitar, those back on. We'll finish setting these up the way that they were. 3, bass, go to 4 because I play my basses in a clean channel. Put effects to my bass. And keyboard and stuff like that we'll dial in later. I don't think I'm going to be using the rest of these for anything specific at this point. So you have now, recap, we have our inputs, we have our names, we have all of our tracks. It is saved as a template. Now we got to go through and arm, not S, R, all of them. And as you will see, as I talk, because this is hooked to the microphone and it is extremely loud, we can dial it back. And it won't be so loud, but it'll still give me volume. And you can actually turn around and here we go. As you hold the note, oh, it actually drops how much it inputs in. So it's not recording as loud. Now, apparently it's bouncing to show how loud it's coming in. I like to leave all of my faders at 0. And I preset everything else for the interface. Everything that I'm running is before the interface. Full gear. I'll actually show you the full gear here in a second. But Audition is set. You're ready to record. You're in your mixer. You're all done. Turn around, flip it. Get to record. And as you can see, if I hit the record button, we will be recording and it will record everything on all the lines that we have armed. So if we have all of these showing, see the red bar goes all the way across all of them, but seeing as how I'm only talking into the mic, we have these two. Now if you notice, this is lower than this. This can be changed and adjusted with the faders on the mixer, and we can adjust to different volumes. Here, let me stop this for a second. Focus on. Highlight all of them. Right click. Cut. Bye-bye. Not forget to slide your bar back over. It will not start at 0. Click your blue thing. Here, we will start over again. I want these two mixer lines to be a lot more visible. Grab the line, wait for the double arrows in the split, because if you go a little bit further, you get a hand. It will take this thing and move it all over the place. You want the double flat bar and the double arrows, take them, stretch them down. Now we can focus on these two. Chord, and you can see the difference. Now that you can see the difference in how these two pick up, we'll stop it. Go back to your mixer. Which side's high? Mic left is high, mic right is low. So you go back in, you adjust it. Right is low, so you bring it up. May have brought it up too much. This is, you always test, always test. So now it might be a little bit higher, it might be a little bit lower. It looks like I moved the wrong one. Yep, we moved the wrong one. Move back. Did move the wrong one. Three. We could split. Hit record. See if the levels are any better, and no, they are not. So we put them on the mixer, and we see if we can get the lines to set a little bit more evenly in the mixer. No. Okay. So now we go to the audio interface and we look at it as we're talking, and we can see that the two bars are not even. Now we have even bumps. You gotta make sure, my audio interface is down over here, but we gotta make sure that the bars are reading evenly. You can do the fine tuning with the volumes on the interface, and now we have even signal. And what would be smart would be setting your mixer back to even where you wanted it. Turning around, here, we'll stop this. Hit that button, that stops the recording, but it doesn't stop the red bar. You can hit the stop, yeah, it doesn't stop this from going forward if you hit the stop recording button on the record. Gotta hit the square. A, to highlight everything. Cut it all, bye-bye, make it go away. Back to the start. Always test your stuff before you start. I spend more time fine tweaking and adjusting everything before I hit that record button, so I don't have to do it later. So very much keep in mind, if you're going to put your settings and everything in here, make sure that they stay and you don't have to keep going. This button right here is kind of neat, because that is not what I'm thinking. There is a place that you can put effects in. Alright, so now we've got a left and a right channel going into the interface, and it's still extra loud. So we'll turn that. The interface balances everything out as a final output, and the levels are now even. So your audio interface is the last step to making your recordings even. Once you've got everything else set and dialed in through if you've got rack gear. Now, I'm going to show you guys the rack gear that I have and all of that stuff so that you can see exactly what I'm working with and what I'm working for. You see, probably, if you haven't gone through, I've got a bunch of unboxings of different stuff that I've got, a lot of stuff I haven't unboxed also, so it's a little bit of a 50-50 on all of that. So, all right, here we go. Stop this. All right, so we've got the two monitors up, a little glow light so that you can see microphone and the main mixer. As you can see, the mixer is actually working because everything's plugged in. 18i20 is down here. And then over here, I've got all of my rack equipment. As you can see, the stuff on the bottom as I talk, the gate's open, everything works the way that it's supposed to. And all of this is, you can see that it's only the left two channels. Only the left two channels are hooked up through the gate, the limiter, the EQ. Bottom piece is the 4DI. The red and the blue cables are for the guitar side. The white and the yellow cables are for the audio side, which goes through the mixer. So that is how I've got this stuff all set up at this point in time. All right, so now you should have how to set up a template, how to set up your interface. Do not forget that when you shut the interface off, it breaks connection with Audition, and Audition forgets what it was hooked to. So if you want to keep all of your connections and everything for the next day's work or whatnot, don't turn your stuff off. If you turn your stuff off, you've just got to go back through and take the extra minute or so and put all the inputs back in where they go. I'm not going to be using guitar and drums, so the inputs and stuff that I put in there at this point, this is just for the video, so I can shut everything off and it can forget. This new template that I made, though, I did make a new template, and I do like this one better than my old template, so this is what's going to be getting used from now on. If you guys want a copy of this template, let me know. I can send you a copy of it, I think. Well, hey, make it all go away. Bring it all away. So that is, in a nutshell, how to set up a template, how to set up, you've got to do it in the mixer section. How to set up your mixers, how to get everything right. See, I didn't set these back up, so when I put this back to 0, I put this back to 0, it's actually going to change the mix, and I'm going to have to tweak the interface again anyway. So either way, is what it is. The minor little that you have to do with recording. I'll take the little over, oh my god, I'm so tired of this. Don't make it a job. Try not to make it work. If you're not having fun, find a way to make it fun. Everything is always a lot better when it's fun. So, alright, thank you guys. You will be seeing more drum recording videos, more music recording videos, and don't forget, keep an eye out for the live streams. You want to hang out and stuff like that. I will be talking about, I can talk about pretty much anything in the live streams. So if you guys want to talk about mechanical stuff or whatnot, you got bike problems or whatever, let me know. You got fish questions, let me know. It's all relevant in the live stream. Pretty much anything goes. If you know me, you know how I am. So bring it. And I hope to see you all there soon. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you are, whatever time it is. See you later.